we're very flexible here. We're recording now to the cloud. Welcome everybody for another PowerHouse Smart impactful half an hour here with Colette from Vesta of Hearth and Home, a dear colleague and friend and a loyal PowerHouse Smart member and sponsor. She's awesome. We love her. So we're going to turn it over to her very shortly. But before we do that, we've got the Brady Bunch on the screen here. And so we're going to let everybody say a quick hello. I'm Wendy Cohen, the founder of PowerHouse Smart and PowerHouse Recruiting, and happy to see you all. Michael Norpel.
I'm Michael Norpel. I'm a landscape architect and interior designer, and my company is Wall to Wall. I'm based in Chicago and Palm Springs, California.
Awesome. Rebecca.
I'm Rebecca Pagonitz. My firm is CCS Interior Design Group.
Excellent. Jason.
Jason Lenhart, Jason Lenhart Consulting, Technology and Smart Home Consultant.
Excellent. Nellie. Hi, Nellie. You're muted. You got to unmute yourself, Nellie.
Hi, everyone. I'm
Hello.
an owner of NM Interior Design. I'm based in Chicago. I work here and out of state. And I'm looking forward to hear my friend Colette, who is wonderful.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
Thank you,
you're
Nellie.
fantastic.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. Laura.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Russert from Graph Faucets in Milwaukee.
Yay, Laura. I love Graph. Erin.
Hi, I'm Erin Myers with Lutron. I manage our residential business in the Midwest.
Excellent. Nathan.
Hey, Nate Kipnis with Kipnis Architecture and Planning. We are a sustainable architectural firm.
Fantastic. Maxine.
Hi everyone, I'm Maxine. I work with Laura with Graph here in Milwaukee.
Oh, wonderful. Glad to have you. Erin, you're kind of muted and there's no picture of you. So if you'd like to say something and introduce yourself, please do so. So Erin is just going to be on the sidelines. And then two more people just joined, Susan Bertram and Garen. And those are going to be the last two people if they want to say a quick hello or they're muted and there's no video. So there's Susan. Hey, Susan, you want to say a quick hello?
Hi, I'm Susan Bertram. Hi, everyone. I represent Materials Marketing, a purveyor and fabricator of natural stone with a showroom in Chicago.
Yeah. Awesome. And Rebecca's going to be facilitating and Susan's going to be hosting our first test of having a face-to-face coffee meet and greet on August 21st at the outdoor patio.
In the outdoor patio, yeah. It's assuming good weather, and otherwise our showroom is pretty spacious, and as long as we're being safe with masks, we should be good.
Excellent. Okay, everybody, we are recorded, and I am going to be turning it over to our host here, Colette, the reason why we're all here. Colette and I were having a quick chat about how we from PowerHouse Smart can help support Colette, and she came up with this idea. I want to, with gratitude, I want to thank my interior designers, and so here we go. I am asking you all to go to Colette's picture right now. She's going to obviously take over here. You're going to...
Can I share my screen now, Wendy?
First, everybody's going to pin you. So okay. Now you're the center focus, and Colette, it's all yours, baby. Take it over.
All right, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
All right, can everyone see me?
Not yet. You have to hit share twice. Sorry about that.
Sometimes all right, sorry. Let me get back to where that is. I missed that part.
Okay, no big deal. You look beautiful. Your office looks neat and tidy, just like you, very detail oriented.
All right, let's see if now can you see my screen?
No. I see you. I see. I just pinned the video. That's all I did.
How do we pin? I don't understand what you mean by pin.
Okay, so other than there's different ways you can view the Zoom meeting, and Colette, keep trying to go back and share again and see if you can do that. I'll answer Rebecca's question. There you go, Colette. Perfect. So right. Rebecca, what you want to do is go to Colette's picture. In the upper right-hand corner of her picture, there's 3 little dots. you want to hit pin video, and that would make Colette the biggest part of the screen and the rest of us become small. Now Colette is sharing her screen because she's worked on this beautiful presentation with gratitude. And she's gonna she's gonna turn her video off so you guys can focus on her desktop. So go ahead, Colette, we see your beautiful slide that you started with here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Wendy, for such a wonderful introduction. I really appreciate that. And I want to thank all of you for joining us today. I'm really very honored that you all have decided to take your lunch hour and spend it with us. So it's really very special. We truly appreciate all of you and all of what we all do for the design community. And I wish we could actually have an in-house or in-person presentation today, but can't. Anyway, the idea here is what can we do to help you to continue to move your business forward? I would like to share with you some of our new trends and insights in highly sought after products that we represent and have in our showroom. So if you ever are looking for something a little bit more unique, I will at least highlight those types of things for you.
And it'll feel like we're right there, Colette. We're gonna feel like we're right there with you holding your hand, even though we're not supposed to touch each other.
Exactly, so virtual hand holding. So one of the lines of cabinets that we carry is Aster Cucine. It's a line of cabinetry that's from Italy. They have a huge breadth of offerings. One of the more unusual sought after lines within their line is called Factory. It's probably the #1 requested cabinet line that we have here. The idea behind it is a very urban look. It's got gunmetal finishes. They use reclaimed wood. They use industrial shelving. They even use real slate doors. And if you have a client that's looking for something different and unique, this is really it. Here's another example of the Factory line. So again, you can see the open shelving off to the left. They've got really cool solutions for wine racking, rusticated woods again, slate all the way over to the right in the corner. But another one of the elements that they do incredibly well is a metal finish. As we all may know, metal finishes are super hot right now. They actually have true real metal. They also have faux metal. The big thing with this particular door style that we're looking at is that they will carry high polished copper. They use matte copper. They have golds, bronzes, things of that nature. So to give you an example, just in the metal finishes, this is how many opportunities that we could work with you on.
That is so cool, Colette. That is really different. And is that brand new? Did that just come out?
It came out about 2 years ago, and we have seen such a huge uptick in people requesting this. It's been great. Nobody does a full copper kitchen like you saw in that image, but we use them quite a bit as accent pieces, bars, entertaining areas, things of that nature. The other finish that's in the upper left-hand corner, the aged steel, is really cool. I mean, it's very rustic, very distressed, very unusual, and just having a couple of pieces of that within a design is really spectacular.
Great. And Colette wants us to be very interactive, but instead of everybody not knowing when to ask a question, just go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm the producer. I will go through the chats and we'll try to answer questions, but we're all here together as a family. So please feel free. Go ahead,
Absolutely.
Colette.
Another line that they've introduced this year is BRERA Academy. It's a brand new door style and look from Aster. By the way, everyone, the bevel is back. So bevel doors, you're going to see a lot more of those. That's actually the heart of this line, BRERA Academy. The secondary element is, you know, just being able to use some of these textural woods, wood melamines, excuse me. So if you look at this next photo, all of the wood that's in this image is actually a textured melamine. It's unbelievable as to how realistic these things have become. And not only are they beautiful, they're extraordinarily durable, and they're budget friendly. So if you have a client who is looking for something that's a little bit more along the lines of budget friendly, I might recommend that you come and take a look at some of these finishes. Now I've got a little mini video here of our display. So this is what our showroom looks like. This is our factory finish. We do show the copper We actually have it live and in person. We show the reclaimed woods, the slate doors, the urban gunmetal finish, channel handle. And channel handle, by the way, is probably the #1 requested handle type. I'm not sure if you're all seeing that in your designs or requests, but that's really been a leading charge.
Right, because of COVID, right? Because people want to really touchless as much as possible.
And it's not about COVID at all. It's about aesthetics. We've seen this for the last few years. It's been extremely popular. What's great about all of our lines is we do have the ability to do channel handle. You can get it typically in anodized aluminum, and we can also do color match paint, which really can create a beautiful seamless look.
Very interesting.
So again, moving through to metals again, this is our Leicht cabinet line. It's from Germany, very similar in approach to the Aster Cucine, but the finishes are very dramatically different from one line to the other. So within the Leicht line, they're offering a brand new metal door called Mattia, although this is metal laminate. You'd be hard pressed to tell that this wasn't real metal if you saw this door in person. It's fantastic. So again, they're producing a metal door style as well. You'll also notice too, from a trend perspective, if people are going to put applied handles on cabinetry, they're looking to other finishes. So in this case, we have a black handle, but you know, instead of the standard old stainless steel, we're seeing more bronze, more gold, more copper, anything that's just not the typical stainless steel or polished chrome. Leicht also provides us with a beautiful door called Stone. This is actually a door that has true troweled on stone as the face of the finish. Very unusual, and it really makes a statement. So if you have a client that's looking to make a statement, this might be a nice opportunity for you to use this type of door. You'll also notice in this particular image that there are no handles at all. So this is another opportunity to create something that's extraordinarily seamless and very clean. You can achieve this by two different methodologies. One is a mechanical system where there's no electricity, and then the other one is an electronic mechanism where you do have electricity. The only downside to these is if you're hanging out in the kitchen and you kind of lean against the cabinets, sometimes you open the doors.
Beautiful, stunning.
This is an example of another door style that they've had out for quite some time. And when I say quite some time, about 4 or 5 years, but the introduction has really taken off just recently. This is a door called Concrete, and it actually has troweled on concrete on the face. Each door is unique, and it's almost like a little art project unto itself. Really, really beautiful. And another example of that channel handle. This is a quick little tour of our Leicht displays. So if you were to come to the showroom, you would see initially our first display, Tennessee Walnut, and it's a fan favorite for mid-century design. We also can provide cabinetry to create media centers with or without that back panel. And then we also have just full kitchens where we are big fans of a number of appliances, but Miele in particular. So again, this particular kitchen is showing off another one of those textured laminates. People literally will drive past our showroom and stop to come in to see this particular door style. Plain and Fancy. We also carry Plain and Fancy. They are a custom and semi-custom line that can pretty much do whatever you need. So you start with the door shape, you move to the wood finish, and then you actually move to the finish itself. This is a brand new door that they introduced this year called Millbrook. And I love it because it's a little bit unusual. It's got that smaller profile around the perimeter, and you can see what the exact same door looks like in two different finishes. They've been really big on doing these rift cut oaks, which you see in the bathroom vanity cabinet, along with like the natural walnut. We have a door sample here and painted, and each one gives a completely different effect. Again, another example of the brass hardware, the dark hardware, really mixing up finishes. Another thing that Plain and Fancy is known for is, again, their custom hoods. These are actually two different hoods that they've introduced into their standard line. What's interesting about the one on the left to me is where they have this insert in the middle. They have a program where you can create a host of patterns and designs through laser cuts. You could actually embed a different type of finish in there. And if you actually had a hood that you wanted built, they will build anything custom. It's great because then you have the ability to match up your finishes from the cabinetry to your hood.
So Colette, there's a question.
Yes.
The question is, how functional are the Aster metal finishes? Do they tarnish, and how do you clean them?
Yes, the finishes are extremely durable. They actually have a coating on the top coat on them. So for example, copper is known to patina. Well, that display has been here for about 9 months now, and there's not one speck of patina on it. You clean everything with just hot soapy water and a soft cloth microfiber. And it's just like any other finish that we offer. Just always hot soapy water and a microfiber cloth and you're good to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sure. And again, with Plain and Fancy, they have recently added a whole open shelving program using different distressed metals. That's been extremely hot within the industry as well. Lots of open shelving, it allows for a different textural approach to your design. So they do have this as something that is new. Plain and Fancy also is constantly rolling out new door styles. But the most unique part is, even if you look at any one of these 4 door styles, there's still like small modifications you can make to the door to make it your own. Like on each and every door, you can have a very square profile on the perimeter. You can have a roundover edge. You can have an OG edge. You can have a beaded edge. And it really changes the overall look. None of that is an upcharge. So it's really a pretty cool and flexible program. This is another little mini video of our Plain and Fancy display. One of the things in terms of trends that I'm sure you've all seen is thin countertops. So again, looking at this particular countertop, it's not even 1 inch thick. I'm sorry, 1.2 centimeters, which is 5/8 thick. So it's a very unique thin profile. Not everybody offers materials to do it, but a lot of the quartz manufacturers, if you do inquire, they do have that ability.
Wow, beautiful.
Oops. We also offer walk-in closets. So they are on the higher end of the financial spectrum, but they're absolutely gorgeous. We are competitive with the other high-end lines in the city. So if you have a client who's looking for that, please let us know. What's great is the new walk-in closets this year have expanded their standard finishes to 8 standard melamine finishes, which is highly unusual within this particular category. It can really set us apart and give a lot of unique design opportunities. They also will do coplanar doors, hinge doors, and swing doors. What you're looking at in this image is a coplanar door, and it's really a very big deal in design in the city. You know, the doors sit flush, which is what everyone is looking for, and the way they operate is they pop forward about 6 inches and slide across. It takes up no floor space whatsoever within the system.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Nice. Another thing that they do, and they do incredibly well, is that they will have melamine doors, lacquered doors, glass doors, leather wrap doors. Some of us know about leather wrap doors here. But they also do incredibly beautiful interior finishes. So if, you know, again, it's a full system and it really allows you to create to the full extent. We have a little video of our showroom, which does show off that we have the swing doors to your right. You'll see sliding doors as we move in, coplanar doors at the far end, and then we have the elements of a walk-in closet. And what's great about it is that you can mix and match all of these elements within one space.
Wow.
And lastly, we also have been working on quite a few outdoor kitchens. Now, if anything is COVID related, I would say this would be it. A lot of people have really been moving forward and trying to basically trick out their outdoor spaces. You know, it allows people to still socially distance and get together with family, take advantage of actually dressing things up so it feels a little bit more finished. We work with Danver Brown Jordan, and they have, again, a number of finishes and variety, full stainless steel cabinets, so you don't even have to cover these over the winter months. However, pardon me?
I was going to say, is that what you have outside in your courtyard there, Colette?
We do. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then they've taken it up a notch and again have incorporated the whole channel handle. So they've responded to the design aesthetic that most people are looking for, which is get rid of the handles. And again, this is a beautiful way to create a very sleek and unique look. But lastly, the last notch is moving into this new line called Elements. Again, channel handle, but yet you can see everything is raised up on legs, so it's a little bit more light and airy. And they will actually finish the interiors of these cabinets with something a little bit more, a step above, beyond just the standard stainless steel interiors. So, and here is the courtyard. So we do have actually Danver Brown Jordan in our courtyard. And by the way, our courtyard is actually open to any of you who may have a need to meet with a client in a socially distant opportunity. So you're more than welcome to meet outside and still stay six feet apart, but yet be in a space that is maybe a little bit more than just doing a Zoom appointment.
Absolutely. We've had some fabulous PowerHouse Smart happy hours at your showroom and of course in the garden area. And you also have that great event space. So Colette, one of the things we were chatting about, and if you want, you can come back on and not share your screen, but tell us, what are the top 3 questions that you're getting these days? Sharing some insight here.
Well, the top 3 questions are really, let me see if I can get myself back. There I am. The top 3 questions. So the first question is, do you carry channel handle? It's literally every single person who walks in the door. So, and I do have to say I'm a touch surprised by that, just by the frequency we are asked. But of course we have that and can provide it in a number of different varieties. The second question is always what is your lead time? And for us in particular, because of the nature of the product and really the design process and typically the design itself, we do need some time. So a lot of our cabinet lines are anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks up to 12, and in some instances 16. So planning is key. And I think that's probably true for the majority of everyone here on this Zoom call. I can't imagine any one of you being able to, on a regular basis, every single time, turn whatever product that you work on around in 2 to 3 weeks. It's just not possible. But, that's the beauty of mid to high-end design, and that is you plan. And then lastly is we get a lot of, I don't think I can afford you. And I always recommend just ask, just have us price something, just have us give you opportunity or options, and more than welcome to do that in any instance.
Wonderful, wonderful. So if you all want to go back to the Brady Bunch screen where we all get to see each other, you just go up to the top and hit the one with a lot of little boxes. And Colette, I know for you, this, obviously this was a wonderful, just a taste of what your showroom offers us. You and I were brainstorming, this is about gratitude. This is about all the people here and the people that are going to be seeing this recording who wanted to be here and couldn't, our relationship and what makes us so, such a special community. So I just want to thank you for always having us in your showroom, and maybe with gratitude, we can all be thinking about the next time we can sit in your courtyard and be together.
Oh, absolutely. And it's very true. I've worked with quite a few of you on the screen today, and it's always a pleasure. And hope to do more of it in the future. And if there's anything that I can possibly do, offer, or create for any of you, would be thrilled to do so. But I think from a gratitude standpoint, I'm just full of gratitude that we can all be here today.
That's right. That's right. Yes, absolutely. So if there's any questions, this is the last, kind of the end. It's a quick half an hour, you guys, but you all look wonderful and healthy and safe. And Colette, thank you again for sharing some of the insights, which is going to help all of us be smarter and better as we're talking with our clients and as we're going about doing our business. And many of you are busy, and that's awesome. Some of you are still even hiring people and growing, which is fabulous. I love hearing that. And the stock market still continues to roll on. So there's a lot of things still happening, all great. The lacking part is the actual seeing each other face to face, and I hope that'll change in small groups as we move along. So I wish you all much health, happiness, safety, and reach out to us, to Colette, and she is always available. And of course, I'm always available to help you, as well as our advisory board members that are on this particular call. So we wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Colette. That was awesome. Really great
Thank
presentation.
you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thanks everyone. Have a
Bye,
great day.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.